Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Trinity UHC. Now I'd like to apologize, yesterday I was not able to get a video out and I addressed this over Twitter just saying that I needed a break and a day to myself to just kind of relax, take a little bit of some time alone, just go out and just have a good day, honestly, and just spend some time out of the house. So I was able to get another video up, but unfortunately no Trinity, but that's okay because now it is resuming as a daily series, at least daily for now. That's what I would like to keep it as, and it probably will be because it has been ever since I started it. But anyways, if you guys missed the last episode of Trinity UHC, we were looking around on the plains bio for some horses. Now I think I left off here when I stopped recording because I was not able to jump back on and do any more off-camera work because I didn't feel a need to, because we're not at one of those points in the series. We were looking around for some more horses, and we actually were not able to find any more than the ones that we saw. Oh! Oh! I forgot to start the timer. Let's change that to 43 minutes. Holy shit! That could have been bad. Could have been bad. We're going back into F5 mode. While we run. That could have been bad. We're already back to Heart Attack City. So, we were not able to find any more horses, I don't believe, on camera. So all the ones that you guys saw me look at and capture were all the ones that we found. So in terms of the horses that we found this guy. I guess we're going from back order. 13 harder, jumps up. I think he's a 3-block jumper. Let me check real quick. He is, and then if I put another one of these on here, I think he might be a 3.5-block jumper. Does he jump 3.5? No, okay, so this guy's a 3-block jumper, and he's relatively fast. So he's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. Jumps okay. He can't jump over trees, which is unfortunate. And when I say jump over trees, I mean, we're gonna have to sleep soon, actually. When I say jump over trees, I mean pretty much. Why are we taking him back? Oh, well, I guess we can round up all the horses, bring them back home. We're going to take back every horse that we captured, so we'll go ahead and bring this guy back home. So you can't jump over trees, because a tree, at minimal, is 4 blocks to get on top of it, so, you'd have to get on top of that block right there. Let me see if I can actually demonstrate the point that I'm trying to get across so I don't look like a fool. Yeah, so right here. If you're in, like, a jungle or something, this is 4 blocks up to there. He can't get up that, which is unfortunate, when you're traveling out, and that is still on fire. Everything in this world loves getting on fire in this. I know there's a cavern around here somewhere. Is it right here? It is. Oh no, that's not the cavern. Where is the cavern? I can't remember where the cavern was, actually. And I think my house was... Why is there XP on the ground? Strange. I think my house was somewhere around... It's been a good day since I logged on, but I'm pretty sure I remember pretty much everything. That was a cave. That was another cave. Let's sleep. Hop off the horse real quick and go to bed for just, I can always say goodnight. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, so we're going to bring back all the horses. And the other thing that I want to do is we need to explore, out and try and find a jungle biome, which is what we're going to be doing as soon as we can round up all the horses and bring them back home. I think we have 3 or 4 to do, so it'll take a little while. But got some pretty exciting news for you guys, which is, it's been a topic that I've talked about. Ooh, we have a few horses. I should probably be selective with the ones that I bring back. I think those are all the ones, though. Yeah, because my house is right over here. I do have some news for you guys. Pretty much the soonest you will hear about it in a video. But this just ended about, like, 10 minutes ago. Before I recorded this, which is why this is the first video of today, and may only likely be the first video, or may only likely be the only video for today, just because, actually, no, it's a poor excuse. I've been busy with other things, but just a little while ago, about 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, probably about 10 minutes ago, I just got out of a call with the pack and friends, or should I say the HTM group. And we discussed HTM Season 2. It is a thing that is happening, and I cannot confirm anything, since I am not a host of it. That hasn't changed. I run everything now. They took in terms of who uploaded the most videos, and I am now one of the... No, it doesn't work that way. But, HTM Season 2 is a thing now. In terms of what the series will uphold, or will include, I cannot say. Because we will be releasing that information as progress time goes on. There is no confirmed date, and it's not to be publicized yet, of when HTM Season 2 will actually start, and the first episode will go live and all that. Probably live stream extravaganza, if I may say. And I cannot say, you know, like, what the series is gonna, you know, like, what features are gonna be on it, if it's, you know, gonna be straight vanilla, or, you know, like, other changes like that. So I know you guys are gonna ask me, but I cannot say. All I can say is I am incredibly excited. I am very, very excited. I left the saddle on the... Frick me! I've done that twice now. I've done this twice now. I've left the freaking saddle on the horses. I've left the saddle on the horses. Forgetting that I need to go back and ride more horses. Sorry, that was just my little expression of anger. But yeah, HTM Season 2 is a thing. A lot of us announced it on Twitter, even though it's always been a thing. Now we have, like, confirmation, because it had been a while. We hadn't really, all as a group, and HTM Season 2 is a thing where, in terms of, like, background, there is, you know, like, there's the hosts of it that, you know, generally control most of the decisions and stuff like that, but from a difference of what HTM Season 1 was, and where, you know, like, the hosts define everything, and then, you know, people could give some thoughts, but it was mostly the hosts that decide everything, which, you know, was, like, the 5 people that originally was on, like, the invitations and stuff. I think it was it Vic, Preston, Lachlan, Mitch, and Rob were the hosts of Season 1. Season 2, well, it's kind of the same thing. We've all moved sort of closer in a way, and all of our opinions are pretty much just as valuable as the others. So, you know, if one person really disagrees to something, then, you know, we'll talk about things and, you know, that sort of thing. Like, we're all a giant community, which is awesome. It's really cool that we're all working together in it. And that's definitely one thing that I'm very glad we have, because I know there's a lot of things where, you know, it just, like, not necessarily in SMPs, but it's like in the world, you know, you got a big team, but, you know, the overheads are like, okay, well, this is happening, tough shit, deal with it. But, you know, that it's not one of those situations, which I'm very thankful for. So I'm very excited to work with these guys again. Now this guy over here, this one right here was the first good horse we have found. 13 hearts. He was genuine. I think, why did we keep this guy? Why did we keep this guy? I can already confirm to you we are not taking this guy back. He can go back to his family. I'm sorry you did not make the cut. You got voted off the island in the second episode. I'm sorry. This guy, however, he's not the highest jumper in the world, but oh man, is he fast. Oh, he's like freaking lightning up in here. Look at this guy. He goes so freaking fast. So yeah, we got this guy as well. He can't jump more than, I think, 2.5 blocks was his limit. So, like, in terms of... This tree is 3 heart. Yeah. He can't jump on top of this. But, I mean, if you just break, like, you know, 1 leaf. Yeah, geez, I thought, like, he couldn't jump more than 2 blocks. I was gonna be like, okay, we are not bringing this guy back. Never mind. But, yeah, so this guy's, like, the lightning of the server. And one thing I think I actually want to do, after we get back from our exploration, is probably set up one of those horse things. Or those speed testers for the horses, which I think is something that I already talked about. I need to check something real quick here. Sorry about that. Sorry. Unprofessional, I know. Very, very sorry. Just had to check some Skype group chats. Yes, it's the one that you're thinking of, and yes, you should be excited. But, yeah, I'm really pumped for HTM Season 2. I'm really, really hyped for it. We gotta take the saddle off the horse. Did we? We did not. Need to remember that. Come here, horse. Give me your saddle. Thank you very much. Also, another thing that's been going on, too, is, and I've talked about this for a while, progress on the faction server is still going over very well, and I know, factions is, again, one of those things that probably only, you know, like, a lot of you guys are probably like, oh my god, another faction server. Well, this one's actually going to be pretty freaking awesome, because it's got some really cool shiz that I've never even seen on a server before. My point is, I'm excited for it genuinely, and I'd probably still be excited for it even if I didn't own it. That made sense. That wasn't biased anyway. I'm not trying to make a selling point. Genuine. I'm a very genuine person when you guys know to it. And I can tell you, like, when you know, something only has what everybody else has seen. It's not like that. You know, it's not like we just slapped a bunch of, you know, public plugins together and made like a decent spawn and called it a fact. It's very well done. Anyway, we've been working on progress on that, me and my team, and there wasn't a lot of updates for a little while because, you know, people were kind of on vacation and stuff, but it's very cool, very excited, and that should be coming out. I have no idea when, but very, very soon as well, probably. So it might actually happen around, oh, and this guy, let me see. This guy, he was a decently fast horse, really fast, and he can jump. I think this guy's a 4-block jumper. I'm pretty sure. Let me check real quick. If you put 1 and then 2 down, I think he can jump 4. No, he's a 3.5 block jumper, isn't he? What a little butthole. I think he's a 3.5 block jumper, at least. At least that's what I would assume. Let's check him real quick. And over. Yeah, okay, so he's a 3.5 block jumper, and I think he's just a little bit slower than the white one. I actually can't tell, but he's also got 11 hearts. I think he's just a bit more of a high jumper. So, yeah, they're both around the same angle, and honestly, I would probably take a 3.5 block jumper over it, because he could probably... I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, so in the distant future, or not distant, but in the relatively close future, it might actually be possible, depending on how long this series lasts, because this series, while it's steady, is not steady. Because I could die at any moment, and this would be done. Like, Trinity UHC would be gone in like a heartbeat. So I am trying my damned hardest to make sure I do not, you know, like, prematurely end this series. Like, I'm even, like, being cautious about my YOLO jumps off of mountains and stuff, you know what I mean? But, yeah, so it might actually be possible, and I hope you guys are hyped about this, for me to be doing 3 consistent series at once. Trinity UHC, and also, there's also, you know, like, you guys really like this series, actually. Of course it doesn't get as much support as HTM, because HTM was freaking HTM, like, it was a very viral thing, and you know, it's an SMP, so a lot of people, and you guys, watched it, and I understand completely, watched it for the fact that it was also with other YouTubers. Not just because you were interested in me, but you were also interested in me doing other things with other YouTubers, collaborations and stuff, and just building on their world. And I get that. I get that, totally fine with it. But you guys have been giving a crap ton of support on Trinity UHC for what it is. And it's a very... I like the amount of support. Like, I'm very, very grateful for everything that you guys have been doing in terms of positive feedback. So... when this series comes to an end, whether or not I'm successful, or whether or not I die prematurely, more than likely if I die prematurely, I would be down if there was enough votes for it to do a Season 2. And of course I would look into a lot of, you know, like, actual depth to see if people really wanted a Season 2, they're not just saying that. But I would be down for it. Even though I think if I won, I might, like, want to do Season 2, I don't know, modded or something like that, just to make it more interesting, because if I was to do this entirely over again, and if that gardener comes anywhere close, I'm gonna freaking flip a kite. Not a soda kite. I'm gonna flip a kite. Nonetheless. But, yeah, I don't know. I would be down. Just to make it more interesting. Because if I did succeed in killing all 3 bosses, and I went back and did it again, it would kind of pretty much be like literally the same exact thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So, yeah, I don't know, that would be pretty cool if for some reason I was to fail. So let's go ahead and sleep and try and prolong this series as much as possible. I'm cutting down time in-game to extend time IRL, so that's kind of a little funny thing that you think about it. So this horse right here, he was a 14 harder. I think this guy was was he the 4-block jumper? I think he is. I think he's the 4-block jumper. Let's put together 4 blocks right here and see if he can leap over it. Yeah, so he's the 4-block jumper. He's not as fast, but he's still very decent. I think this is the most well-rounded horse that we've found. He's going to be very useful for terrain traversing. Terrain traversing. I feel like that word should be combined. Traversing. Trainersing. Trainersing. He's the... Wait, no, that spells nursing. That's kind of weird. I'm actually just checking to see if there's any more horses around here. I don't think there is. Trainersing. Traversing. Traversing. Traversing is the word. That's the bird is the word. But, Yeah, I don't know. I'd be down for that. But yeah, like I said, there could potentially be a time, very soon, where I could be doing 3 videos, or 3 different series and stuff like that a day. Or not a day, but just 3 active series. Trinity UHC, HTM, and Factions. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, all 3 of those are things I would grind out on the regular. I think a thing with YouTube is, and a reason, not me personally, because I had a lot of other reasons in the past of why I only uploaded like 1 video every couple days, maybe even less. And it has gotten to that point where I now need to shut my window because the gardener has come around. I don't know if you guys can hear this guy. I don't know if you can, but if you can, at least when I'm in calls, you can definitely hear him. Holy freaking crap. But it's annoying to me, so I'm going to shut my window and have it turn into a sauna in here. Even though my computer doesn't generate as much heat as it used to. Not sure why. Maybe it's just getting better. Or worse, somehow. But yeah, anyways. I think the thing about YouTube is you always have to have something to upload. And something that you love uploading if you're going to do it consistently. Just because, you know, if straining yourself on what you're going to upload is a thing, you're going to find yourself taking off days pretty frequently. For me, I like doing just like parkour things and, you know, like maps and stuff, but if I kept doing that for a long while, I would probably have a lot of off days. I think one of the reasons why I've been able to stay so consistent lately is because I've had a thing that I love to grind out. Before HTM, and a lot of you were not around for this time area. I know that for a fact because my viewership has jumped an immense amount in terms of subscribers and everything since that time. I used to be very, very, very infrequent with my uploads. People around my UHC days, when UHC was the thing, which... Nah. I don't know. That you're asking the question. You want to ask the question in the comments. I don't know. That's my answer. I have nothing. I have no idea. But anyways, back in like my UHC days, UHC was literally all I uploaded. 1 video every 2 days, and it was UHC. And then, you know, like before that, I wasn't really too like into. I don't know why I didn't really upload. But when HTM came around, when I got added into HTM, I grinded that shit hard. I was the 2nd most concurrent uploaded, what's the term for that? I was number 2 in terms of the people on the server that posted the most. Vic beat me by like 20 or something episodes, and then I think a couple people were very close under me. Yeah, Choco, Lachlan, and Log.zip were all just around episode 100, and I pushed past that. In fact, actually, I think, what was it? I think I ended off on episode 129, was it? Was it 129? I'm checking right now. No, it was 119. 119. And those 3 were all around like episode 105 or something like that, or genuinely around that. And then Vic, when did Vic end? I'm gonna go to Vic's channel real quick, just because I'm curious when Vic's last episode was, or when his last upload was of HTM. He's got a frick ton more videos than me that I have to scroll through. Holy balls. His video was, I'm seeing 135. I see 135, and then where was the finale? Am I not able to find the finale? Hold on. SMP. Where is... Oh, 136. So yeah, he ended on 136, which was like 15 or 17 episodes ahead of me. And I think if I was to have been on the server from the start, I might have outbeat him. But anyways, the point is, I was a very active uploader when that series came around. And it was all because HTM was genuine. Look at all that gold. Look at all that gold. HTM was genuinely a thing that I adored and loved. And when I came home every day from school, thinking like, okay, I gotta grind out some videos for today. First thing, instinctively, I did, and I'm cooking up some food before we go on our journey, by the way. The first thing I did, instinctively, hopped on the HTM server and thought to myself, okay, what am I gonna record? Even if it wasn't HTM, which 99% of the time it was, I still hopped on there. This is a thing where now I do that with Trinity. When I get home, for the most part, I hop on Trinity UHC, or I hop on like the single player world, so I don't actually join in Trinity, so I don't die. But I hop like next to it pretty much and think to myself, okay, you know, am I uploading this? Am I doing this? And most of the time, yes, I do come home and upload Trinity UHC, and that's what I do. I'm also going to bring all of the potions of regen with us, just so we really guarantee no death this way. But yeah, so it's going to be cool thinking that I'm going to have 3 things that I genuinely want to upload every single day, and I'm going to have to fight between it, because I'm most likely going to do HTM every day, Factions every other day, and Trinity every other day. And if it becomes where I can only do 2, like Trinity UHC isn't the thing anymore, because I've exhausted the series, or I beat it, one of the 2, then I'm probably, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to start something else. And mind you, other videos like parkour stuff and, you know, like group events and things like that will still also be a thing. You know, I just banterous recordings, like, you know, party games and parkour maps and, you know, like just fun stuff. You know, those sorts of things, just, you know, banter, basically, are still going to be a thing. I think we have enough food, too. So I'm really excited about that, and I think you guys are going to be pumped for that as well, because I would be... It's probably going to be the highlight on my channel. Even though HTM Season 1 was so far the highlight on my channel for sure, I think that'll probably be the highlight. Now, I haven't tested out these animals yet, but I'm pretty much going to confirm that the 14 heart horse that I have right here is the most well-rounded. He's the least likely to die. He is not the fastest. In fact, actually, I want to test something real quick before we go out on our journey. This is probably the most inaccurate way to test it, but I do just want to see. I'm going to post something right here. And I'm going to post something right here. And I want to see between this one and the white horse, which gets there faster. Okay, ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. Okay, so like right after 9 Mississippi, basically. Now let's test it with the white one. And I think I'm going to have the same... like speech train with that, so we should be okay. Let's check. Let's take off your saddle, pop it on you. Let's see if this guy is actually faster, because I think he is. I think he is. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi. Okay, so yeah, I think he's a bit faster. Because I think I spoke around the same terms. We'll get that redstone thing built up and actually, you know, like, test it. But in terms of speed, you know, it's... I guess over time it would make a bit of a difference, maybe by like a minute or something, if we traveled for an extremely long amount of time. But I would rather not have my horse die, is probably the main point. And we have a lot of crap in here that we really don't need to bring with us. In exploration, you don't really use a lot of things. So from right here, let's actually check our coordinates. I'm probably going to be traveling north. Just because I don't know why, but I want to face the northern star on our journey. We're looking for a jungle is probably our only key. Because I don't think I've found one so far. But the reason I want to go out of the jungle is so I can get melons, so I can make potion of healing. So I can make like the glistering melons and go from there. So everything will be very dandy, and we will pretty much never die in this series. Because right now, the only thing that we have are potions of regen. And with that, we're limited on gas tiers and how often we stay in the the nether and try not to die. So really not down for that just yet until we get like really fully enchanted gear. And I think the funny thing is too is we're catching a lot of lag for being on a single player world. We're not open to land either. That's a really deep cave. So I'm not really sure why we're getting as much lag as we're getting right now. And the thing is too is I'll probably turn back if I do happen to hit like an ocean or something. And by the way, that's what I was talking about with the whole. Ooh, that looks like a little ravine that was in HTM. This world kind of reminds me of HTM for some reason. Oh yeah, because there's an absurd amount of forests. Frick my life. That's the only thing I'm hoping that's not going to be in HTM is an absurd amount of forests. I don't give a crap what kind of forest. There needs to be more open space in HTM because there was not. And we ran into. I feel like who am I? JonTron. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited about the future, and I'm really excited about Trinity too so far. We haven't beaten any of the bosses, but we are definitely making our way there. We have looting 3 on our diamond sword. We've yet to get any sharpness books or anything like that, but or even like enchant, make another diamond sword and try and enchant that, because I think we're going to be going for fortune on our pick. But we do also have what is it? Depth Strider on the way too, which is an awesome enchant that I'll probably want to put on Diamond Boots. So I think before I actually use that enchant, I probably want to go mining. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got a lot of things to do. So I'm really, really happy about that. Is that another forest burning? No, those are just, yeah, those things. Those are just flowers. Flowers is the word I was looking for. I don't know why that scratched my mind. And the thing about mountain traversing too, or just like any sort of traveling, is I have to be really, oh, yeah, see, just like that. I have to be really freaking careful because you take damage too, along with your horse, depending on how far the fall was. Like, it isn't just your horse body that takes damage. Which I don't actually know if that makes sense or not. Does it? No, yeah, internals and stuff. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so you take damage as well, along with your horse. Why is it lagging in a single-player world? This isn't open to LAN. I guess it's been a while. I actually don't think I actively played 1.8 unless it was on a server. Because I played an SMP with friends for like a couple weeks, and then... What the fuck is this? What is it? That isn't a tree. You are not a tree. Hold on. I think I see grass trying to impersonate itself as a tree. Hold the phone. What the fudge is that? What are... Oh, Jesus. It's a tarp. It's a trap. It's gonna lure us over and then kill us. What the heck is this thing? Oh. Oh. Oh, that was anticlimactic. I thought this was like a little... I thought this was like... Oh, and... See? That's what happens. That's what happens. We lost half a heart. Even though I think we already technically lost some damage last episode, because we did actually take some fall damage last episode, but we didn't actually lose a heart, or a half of heart from it. So I think that was kind of like a little bit of a build-up. Any sort of damage at all would have done that to us. Because we do have protection and feather falling on too. Can't show you guys that, but yeah, so we do on that. Now, we were going to travel a different way if we ran into an ocean. But this did prove to be something else. Oh, this is probably going to be one of those scenarios where, and I know I've said this quite a bunch, but if I can't find any more, like, if I can't find the jungle in 17 minutes when this episode ends, which, oh, no, oh, jeez. Thank God. If I can't find a jungle in about 17 minutes, I'm probably going to do it off camera. I'll record all of it, obviously. Can we just take a moment? Look at how cute you are! Ah! Freaking heck. I actually had someone tweet me saying, I think the most adorable thing that I find... Or no. Yeah, I think the most adorable thing that I find about Pizza Hut is that how he finds every freaking bunny on the edge of the earth in Minecraft cute. And I looked at that and I was like, yeah, that's true. I don't know why I like them so much. I just have a... I don't know. When I play a game so often, for like my living, I get like into... Like, way into stuff. My girlfriend finds it attractive. Well, not really attractive. She finds it cute. I think that's a good thing. I think. Cuteness in a guy is rated. Women rate that highly. At least from what I know. Yeah, I mean, if you're a guy and you're cute, you got it good. Unless like a woman actually like... You know, like a person your age that calls you cute, then that's, you know, kind of, and you got some worries. I remember in 7th grade, and there's nothing wrong with this necessarily, but I remember in 7th grade that a girl in our grade as well called another guy in our grade cute, like, as a genuine thing, not just like he was being cute. Yeah, that guy didn't really take it all that well. It wasn't really a compliment. Ladies. I know I'm only talking to a 16% demographic. But ladies, do not ever initially call a guy cute. Unless he's being cute, then you can call him cute. But if you're just looking at his bodily structure and call him cute, that will shrink his man card down faster than cold winter wind will. That was a very disgusting joke. I am very sorry. No, I'm not. But yeah, just saying. We get on tangents in this series, because when you're exploring, you have nothing to freaking talk about. I think, you know what'd be interesting? If you talked about nothing about what was passing you while you explored. let's demonstrate that kind of commentary. We're going over a river. It was a long river. We were not able to make the jump. We're traveling slow. We're getting back on our horse. We are back in a plains biome. This plains biome seems to go on for a very minimal amount of time. Now we are reaching a forest. We have only seen a handful of those so far. We are now traversing around said cavern, because cavern equal death. Death, not desirable. Going through other forests as well. One might say HTM. Still going through forest. Forest is still green. No updates in there. Flowers hibernate in this forest and populate it as well. We have now reached an impasse. This is not a good impasse, so we are going to try and traverse around said impasse. Take a detour, if it may. Our horse does not seem to like water. I cannot do that. That is a bad commentary style. At least, not one that you guys can probably take seriously. In fact, I did not even commentate that seriously. Why are you trying to take it seriously? It's not a thing. And thankfully enough, we don't have any salty lagoons in this world, so we don't really have to worry about our horse getting sucked under the water and dying in a suffering, suffocation, succotash death. Death. Suffering, suffocation, succotash death. Or death, sorry. Death. Gotta add the phlegm. I really don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Guys, I'm just trying to find a jungle. I wish I was live streaming right now so I could answer some questions. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I can make this really interesting. Hold on. Popular questions to ask a guy on a first date. 15 great first date questions. I'm going to answer some of these as I'm traveling around. Okay, you ready? You ready? How's your salad? No, that's a bad example. Okay. Oh, this is actually good. This is actually really good. Holy crap, my commentary is going to be golden. First question. Who has been the biggest influence on your life? Who has been the biggest influence on my life? Influence? Oh, this has gone from a joking matter to really serious. Holy crap, I didn't expect. What the hell? Oh, I guess first date is serious. Yeah, it depends who you're with, but no, I would still ask that question. I would. I tend to still do that a lot, even with other people. Who has been the biggest influence on my life? I think probably, and not in like a behavioral way, but if I'm talking about like not in a personality way, because I'm not actually sure. I feel more independent on how my personality is, although I think that's my parents who raised me that way. Because my parents, in terms of like good stature, I do reflect them a lot. However, I do have my own, like defining bounds. Holy freaking craps, this sucks exploring this. I just want to find whew, I clenched my butthole on that one. I just want to find a couple melons and then we'll get home. But the people who probably had the biggest influence on my life, admittedly, have probably been Mitch, Matt, Jerome, and Zach. Mainly because without them, I would not have a community and more than likely would not be doing YouTube. And more than likely I think I've said this quite a bit, would not have this position. So definitely them, because they helped me by number one, creating a community that I initially became a part of, and then talking with them, becoming friends with them, and them helping me with my channel and stuff while I produce and things like that. And then, like my community helped shape me, but apart from that. Next question. What kinds of things really make you laugh? What the hell kind of question is that? I laugh at pain. Like I laugh at, like if a person gets like punched in the face in my school, no, I don't laugh at that. Isn't it weird how sometimes like when a person gets hurt, it can be funny sometimes? Obviously not if like they're in actual like real pain. Like if a kid breaks his arm, I'm not gonna laugh my ass off. I'm not a dick, but that's a very obligatory question. Humorous things make me laugh. Typically sarcasm in humor. I like sarcastic humor a lot. Probably because I have a very sarcastic sense of humor, and I think you all know that. I don't know why I have that, but I do. So, in terms of what types of humor make me laugh, it's more than likely sarcastic. I don't laugh at a lot of other things. Usually when I laugh, it's because I'm having a good time with friends. And I typically laugh a lot, even at unfunny things, like when I'm in the room with my parents or something, and something just, like, stupid comes on, and they laugh. And I think it's also a human nature when someone else laughs for you to share that sort of... I think it's also a very interesting thing, too, is when you laugh, or when someone else around you is laughing, you're more than, you're more inclined to laugh yourself. I don't know why that's a thing. I think it's contagious. Probably because happiness is contagious. I think any emotion is contagious, really. I think any emotion is contagious. Sadness is contagious. Happiness is contagious. Anger's a tough one. I don't know if I would consider that contagious or not. Convincing is another word I might use. But I think there's a lot of evidence to say that all emotions are contagious. So I think I'll go with that one. What is your favorite place in the whole world? Well, my favorite place in the whole world. Oh, jeez. Are you serious? You saw that happen. You saw that happen. Would you care to share your opinion on... Where's a lava pool? I'm gonna dump this sucker bitch in lava. Where the frick is a lava pool? Okay, I need to remember to not ever, 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 ever go through these forests unless I'm on the roof. If I'm not on the roof of these guys... Okay, here. Get on the roof! There we go. Now they're not hostile. I was actually fearing of that happening before we started this. I was like, in my mind, I swear to God, if I take damage off of suffocating on a tree, I'm going to be seriously angry. And it happened. So it did. So I'm now probably a bit more frustrated than I was before. We've lost a heart so far in this episode. It kind of sucks. We can't find a single goddamn jungle. Holy crap, that looks epic. Whoa! Jesus. That's a cool biome. Will I venture that? Probably. Will I climb up that? Most definitely not, until I have beaten the series. Wow, that's sick. Holy crap. Jesus. My favorite place to be. Yeah, this place. Minecraft. Minecraft's my favorite place to be. No, I actually don't know where my favorite place in the world to be is. I would probably say one of my favorite places, even though I don't want to say it's for a specific reason, but then again, if you don't have a reason for something being your favorite place, it doesn't really make sense. So I could say that Washington is one of my favorite places because Kara lives there. That's a thing. What else could I say? Like, what? Is it possible to have a favorite place that you haven't been to yet? Because if that's the case, probably Italy. I want to travel to Italy so bad. For those who don't know, I'm actually part Italian. Very, very small percentage of me, though, is Italian. Like, very, very small. Like, 3% or something like that. Great, you know, like, grandparents and stuff like that. I actually don't know specifically which part of my family is Italian. I feel like I should know that, but I do know that. But I would love to freaking travel to Italy more than you guys even know. And it's probably going to be something that I do within the next 5 years. And just go there and just... Probably wine taste, actually. I'll probably wait until I'm old enough until I can taste wine before I go to Italy. Because I feel like it's almost a crime to go to Italy and not drink some wine. At least I... Oh! Look at the thing! Look at the thing! Look at the thing! Look at the thing! Look at it! Look! It's there! It happened. Guys, we found a village. It looks like a small-ass village, though. Holy crap, this is a small village. Why is it when we find something good, it's crap? Like, it's like getting, like, freaking, like, what's it called? Like what's the texture of it? It's like getting a safari mesh well-worn knife in CSGO. It's like, it's a knife! You just got a knife! but it's like the worst knife you can get. I had that almost. I got a butterfly knife and it was scorched, well worn. Kind of crap. It wasn't the worst, but it was definitely there. And then my second knife, which I got recently, was it's a vanilla butterfly knife. There's no wear on it either, so that was pretty cool. So I'm really happy about that. It's actually worth a lot. Like, what was it? Like 160 bucks. That was cool. Anyway, librarians, you give. Oh, not too good. That's a good enchant, but I'm not stacking armor. And then you give. Ooh. I want you both. What are the coordinates? 4,200? 420 0, blaze it. And then what do you give? Efficiency 3. Is what you are. What other villagers are around here? Are there any? Is there any? Is there one? Are there really like only 3 villagers here? Or this guy? What are you, a butcher? Like for real? You... Oh my lord. Why do we have to get, like, these kind of villages? Okay, so we have village coordinates. That's awesome. I'm gonna take a picture of this just because, I don't know, screenshots and stuff. Might put this in the thumbnail, even though I'll probably be, like, a dead giveaway. And you guys will have probably been, Brandon, why did you put a village in the thumbnail? We already knew. Stop getting excited. We knew more than you did. And I'm probably like, well, yeah, that's the thing. But, yeah, episode's actually coming to a close, almost. But, what was I talking about? What the frick was I actually talking about? Oh yeah, I was answering the questions. Probably gonna go to Italy, once I can wine taste. And then, yeah, that'll probably be my favorite place in the world. That's probably my favorite place. Next question. Who is your best friend? What do you like about him/her? Oh, there's more horses! Ooh, okay. Actually, only a few. I'm gonna test these guys. I just want to see. 10 hearts, not too fast. 8 hearts, not too fast. 9 hearts, not too fast. 10 hearts, not too fast. Okay, so this batch of I thought for some reason that was another village over there. Holy freaking crap. I mean, I have a couple of good friends in my life, but I'd probably say that either Kara or Gavin are my best friends. Kara's my girlfriend, and very admittedly, she is my best friend. I know it's kind of like a weird thing to say. It's like, she can't be your best friend. You guys are Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Burn, you bitch! Frick you. And just so I never dig there again. Yeah, I think Kara is my girlfriend. I've known her for nearly 2 years now. But she is my best friend just because we share... I don't... Even if we weren't dating, she'd probably be, like, my best friend. Just because, you know, we have a lot in common. Like, we both define that. I think a lot of people still, you know, kind of get off that thing. It's like, you guys are dating, you're not best friends. Your best friend is the person that you're not dating. You know, like, that's your girlfriend, that's your boyfriend or whatever. It's not impossible to have your person that you're dating also be your best friend. In fact, that's probably one of the best things in life, actually. It's probably a good thing too. If you can call like your other a friend, then that's good. You're doing good. If not, you probably got some. You should probably sort that out. But and then Gavin's a friend I've known for what, like 5 years, 4 or 5 years now. I met him in school and went on some trips with him, and we don't talk all that often anymore just because I transferred schools and I've had a lot of. I'm very busy. I'm very busy, and I really don't talk to a lot of people unless I have, like, immediate talk with them. So, for example, over online, or the people at my school, which I have a couple of friends there as well. But, yeah, Gavin's also one of my closest friends. He, you know, just, yeah, so Kara and Gavin, I would say, are my best friends. You know, I have a couple other friends, but those are, like, probably the people I hold dearest to my heart. Next question, I think, actually, yes, 1 second. Oh god, that was loud. Probably bursted some eardrums. I'm gonna have to actually change that. Yeah, so, that's the end of this episode of Trinity UHC. You guys know a lot more about me. I'm glad this date was successful. Probably awkward. We didn't actually find a jungle. Disappointing. I thought we would. So I'm gonna keep traveling. Farther and farther and farther away. 5,000 blocks after my life. I'm so done with this crap. But, yeah, so I'm gonna travel around a bit more. We found a village, which is awesome. Small village, so that's not awesome, but we found some things nonetheless. I think we already have pumpkins around us, but just in case for some reason we don't, although I'm pretty sure we do, I'm going to take one. Just because we're going to need that when we go to the end, because we do not want to look at any Enderman at all. But I'm going to keep looking around for some more, for a jungle, rather, not more, one jungle. Please do not spoil by telling me where any jungles are in the comments, because I'm going to be uploading this ASAP Ferg. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to show some support, and I will see you guys back in the next one, which should be tomorrow. Take care, guys, and have a great time. There's a little love hug to remind you guys that I love you, and I'll see you around. Ciao!